Hello Sagittarius, this is Turquoise Tarot. I'm going to be providing you with a love reading for the month of February 2016. If you like the video, I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe. I'm also going to be posting my website link in the box below if you're interested in checking that out. And so now I'm just going to focus on your energies, your love energies for this month while I shuffle, so please bear with me for a moment. Oh, you got a card that's popping out. That was the Six of Swords that popped out. So maybe you're moving away from something. But let's find out. All right. First card out, we have Four of Cups. If you can see that. Second is Ace of Cups reversed. The Eight of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands. The Sun card. Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. This is the overall energy for the reading. So, my initial, what I get initially is that you're dealing with a situation where maybe you're leaving a love relationship even though you don't want to, or there's a situation where you're involved with somebody and you're not happy. And I feel it's more like you're bored with this person. They're not providing you with the love and the passion that you desire from a partner, and you feel like this relationship is a burden. Okay, I will say first that this Queen of Wands typically represents a fire sign, so it could be you, Sagittarius, or a Leo, or an Aries, okay? But I'm seeing it as you in this reading. And this Queen of Wands upright is usually someone who is very charismatic, outgoing, fun-loving, gets along with everyone, likes to celebrate, likes to be around people, and is just a very passionate, loving person. I feel that this relationship that you may be involved in is causing you to feel not quite yourself, okay? Maybe you're not going out as often, you're not as engaging. Could also speak to you being short-tempered because this person is not satisfying to you. I have two messages here. I have a message for the singles and also those involved in a relationship, because that's how the reading is coming out to me. So in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, you're feeling bored. You know, this person is offering their love to you, but you're just not content, you're not satisfied with this person. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's saying to me that this person isn't giving you the amount of love and affection and attention or passion that you desire from a mate, okay? But for some reason, you've stayed in this relationship. You haven't moved away from it. Maybe there are some positive characteristics to this person or this partnership that make you want to stay in the relationship. But this relationship, it feels like a burden. It's really heavy for you because you're not really content or happy with this situation. Okay? What I see for you though is in the middle of the month, there's some clarity, there's some insight, and I show it twice here with the Ace of Swords and the Sun card. So there's some truth that comes out, that is revealed, and this truth leads to ultimately your happiness. It's as if you're letting the burden go and you find yourself in a much happier place, okay? And this truth, either you reveal the truth of your feelings, you're cutting out the BS with the sword, you're letting go of some things that need to be let go of, and you're moving forward, is leading you to this place where you're finding the happiness that you desire. You're finding that person, that soulmate, someone who is like a twin flame for you, who you can celebrate with and be happy with, who shares your energy. Okay? And this allows you to let go of this past relationship, this past hurt, this past pain, because we have the Five of Cups, which typically shows a man who's crying over these 3 cups that have been spilt. He's not focusing on the 2 cups behind him that he has left, but instead he's focusing on what he has lost, and he's sorrowful. But in reverse, this says to me that you're no longer feeling that pain or that loss. It's like these cups are being refilled for you, or that you are focusing your attention on what is left and what matters, which is these 2 cups behind you. And this Queen of Wands is looking at this 5 of Cups as if to say she is done with the pain. She is done with the sorrow. She does not want to be this Queen of Swords in reverse anymore. She wants to be upright. She wants to be back to her normal self, and she wants to carry on. Okay? So there's a need for you to, this card, this 8 of Swords, it's really a mental card. Because if we look at the imagery, we see a woman who is loosely bound, has her eyes covered, and there's swords all around her, but yet there is a gap in the swords. So she could easily just remove her blindfold and move away from these swords, but she's feeling bound because there's, if we look here underneath her feet, there's water flowing. This speaks to emotion. So it's an emotional situation that's leaving her feeling bound. Okay? But if she can get past the hurt and the ties that she finds emotionally to this situation, she could easily move away from this situation. Okay? And again, the card that fell out, the 6 of Swords, moving away out of troubled waters into calmer, more serene, happier waters. Okay? Now, if you're single, what I'm getting from this reading is that you've been single for a while, okay? Or you feel like you've been waiting so long for that right partner and you're bored. Maybe you've had offers, okay, presented to you, but none of them really meet your desires. You don't really find any of them worth your while. And it looks like right here it's showing an offer coming in that you're not paying attention to. It could be someone in your present environment, someone who's in your social circles, but you're not recognizing them. You're not seeing them because you're so focused on these other offers that have come in that you're just bored over, and you just know you don't want anything to do with that. And it's leaving you feeling like, you know, you don't have that love, that connection, that passion in your life that you desire. Okay? And with the Eight of Cups, it's as if it's saying you need to move away from that mindset that, you know, nothing's gonna happen for you, nothing's gonna come in, because from what I'm seeing, I mean, with the Sun card here and the Ace, it's like there is going to be an opportunity for love to come in for you. And it may not be this month, but it may be next month. But you need to change your mindset because it's creating this burden for you. And this card can speak to also not being able to see the forest through the trees. So you're so focused on the negative that when new happiness comes into your life, you're not going to be able to see it. When you gain this new perspective, this is how you're going to feel. Happy, light, energetic, fun-loving, which is how this Queen of Wands really should be, because that's really who you are. But you've been so down about your love life that, you know, you're being pessimistic. And you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be truthful. Stop acting on emotion and, you know, being a pessimistic person, and see things from a logical, rational standpoint. Maybe this person hasn't come along yet because you're not emotionally ready for them. If they did come into the picture, the relationship wouldn't work, it wouldn't last, because you're not emotionally ready for it. You need to trust God, trust the universe, trust the higher power, that it will come when it's meant to come. And when you come to that realization, you're going to build the solid foundations necessary for you to create that environment for someone to come in. Okay? You need to, this card was reversed, you need to let go. Okay? By letting go, and I see you letting go. I see you letting go this month. I see you getting over past hurts. Why didn't this work out for me? Why am I single? I see you letting all that go. This Queen is looking at this Five of Cups, again, as if to say, I'm over feeling this way, feeling this pain, feeling this loss, feeling like it'll never happen. And there's going to be a release, an emotional release. You're moving away from these swords where you feel stuck, you feel trapped, and moving away into calmer waters, happier waters, more content. The whole vibe I'm getting is you need to be happy with yourself. You need to be content within yourself. You need to have stability and security and knowing that you are enough, that you are worthwhile, so that that person can come into your life. Okay? I'm going to take these Vita Sevilla cards. These are Italian Oracle cards, and I use them to just get some clarity and insight on some of the cards in your reading. The first I want to look at is this Eight of Cups, to see why you're stuck or why you're not moving away, and allowing this necessary change to come through at the beginning of the month. This card is the male. He's a jealous male. So this could speak of you being jealous or someone being jealous of you. Lemoneo, this is the card about nuptials. It could speak to something occurring of a highly spiritual nature as well. This card speaks to tact, fickleness. It can also speak to something of a sexual nature. So on this Eight of Cups reversed, it's difficult for you to move away because you had some type of relationship that was a long-standing relationship. It could have even been a marriage. And this person, I feel, either has moved on already, or they don't want you to move on because they're jealous. But if they've moved on, it's like you're looking back at them with some jealousy, as if to say, how could you? We had this agreement, we had this arrangement, we had, you know, a long-standing relationship or marriage, and you're feeling irritable about this. It's irritating for you, and that's the hard part for you to move forward from. I'm going to look at this Queen of Wands reversed to see why you're coming up reversed. Why, because this is also the exit card, and we don't want you at the end of the month feeling that way, feeling, you know, upset or hostile, or like someone is really getting under your skin. Militare, this speaks to moving towards or moving away from something. Messaggere, this is the messenger, so some news coming in. La amica, this is the female confidant, the friend. So I could see two things out of this. You're moving away from a situation and you're feeling this hostility and aggression because this person you trusted, you received news that upset you, and now you're having to move away from this situation. I could also see it as you are receiving a message that allows you to move forward from a female confidant, from a friend. Maybe this friend steps in to help you in this situation, okay? And helps you to move forward with your life. I want to look at one more card here, and I'm going to look at this Six of Swords to get more insight, since it fell out of the deck as I was shuffling. Let's see if there's additional messages tied to this. This is the man who sits and he writes letters. So it could be that, you know, you're thinking of corresponding with someone. So sospire, this is the longing. So it's your longing for something. And this card represents a man who is ill or sickly or fragile. So on this Six of Swords, what I'm getting is this situation is very fragile, okay? There's a longing for some communication, but this communication, it's a very delicate situation. So almost like you're longing for this communication, but you haven't done so yet because it is a fragile situation. You're afraid of what may transpire because of it. But this card is kind of saying, you know, it is a delicate situation, and maybe you need to move away and gain some space in order to have that clarity so that you can revisit this and have a more rational, objective discussion where the emotions aren't high, okay? And this way you handle it in the best possible way, okay? So that's your love reading, Sagittarius, for February 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be posting a general video as well for Sagittarius, and I hope that you come back to view that. Have a fabulous February.